working for the Hornets right now.
Page is going to get a great kick-out block by Adrian Abner here. Push out that outside line. A great seal by his offensive line. And all you got to do is make one cut, get up the field. Nice play.
First running play, and the score that put the 6 on the board.
You see Adrian Abner here, gets a nice big hole, makes one defender miss. He sees that goal line. Look at him stretch the ball across. That's a hungry running back that wants to get in the end zone. Again, breaks the arm tackle, splits 2 defenders with the ball, and it's a touchdown for Emporia.
All right, so if you're Truman, you're thinking about last week, and admittedly, the squad didn't play its best football. Where's your confidence right now?
Well, I think it's this offensive set. They've struggled on defense all season, Mark, but they can score points. They've got a great quarterback in J.B. Clark, a transfer from Lehigh. He threw for over 4,000 yards at the FCS level. I think it's important that you have a nice offensive drive here. You don't want a 3-and-out if you're the Truman Bulldogs.
J.B. Clark, 6'2", 218 pounds. And the give is to the back, the tailback. Looking to find the corner, 10, 5, touchdown with speed. Donald Harvey out of Richmond, Texas, scores on the touchdown run. And now Truman is just an extra point away from tying this up. 19-yard touchdown run from number 1, Donald Harvey. And it's a 7-6 ball game.
That right there is why they want to get Donald Harvey the football more. He has such great speed when the ball is in his hands. He simply runs away from the Emporia State defense. Exactly what you want if you're the Truman Bulldogs. Come right back, march down the field, and an opportunity to tie this game with the extra point. Emporia has 3 backs that can get it done. Horton, the guy who was not expected to play, gets himself some pay dirt. And boy, you look at this Truman defense, averaging 225 yards per game on the ground given up. And looks like it might be right there or more if this keeps up. Emporia committed to the run early, and you can't blame them.
So 21-7 ball game. This started on a 2-play, 13-yard drive. Take a look at the play. Truman, again, kind of gave up on the play, thinking it was an incomplete pass.
This is just a mental play. A moment, look, he stops. He gives up. There's no whistle. Everybody else is playing to the football. He thinks it's an incomplete pass. It's not. 2 plays later, it's Horton just driving his way through a defender, puts his shoulder down, and yep, didn't think he was going to play today. Well, he's here, and he's in the end zone.
Out of the hands of that Emporia State offense, looking downfield. Has a receiver, catch is made, and then the ball's loose. It looks like a fumble, looks like Emporia State has it. Catch was made, fumble, recovery by Emporia State, and the Hornets have the football, and jogging in, Jordan Sanders. It's like Sanders made the play, and that ball just simply bounced right into his arms.
Ivan James catches this football, but he's never able to properly secure. You'll see here, as soon as he catches it, he doesn't tuck it up at the 3 points. That ball's still out there. You see, and the helmet comes. He's holding the ball outside. Helmet on football. If it's not secured, that thing's bouncing out. You see it right here again. The ball's going to be out there. It's already coming loose, and the helmet just finishes off. You've got to tuck the ball up after you catch it.
Boy, fundamental football and a big. This would put the Bulldogs back to within 10. So mathematically, this is the right decision. Here's Clark. Clark with time. Rolls to the near side. As a receiver, catch is made, and nicely made by Andy Mundweller. Nicely done by Truman. 7 plays, 80 yards. It took 2 minutes and 10 seconds, and now it's a 10-point lead for Emporia State at 28-18.
We take back a look at this play. Here's Burgess. He's going to bite on the double move there, and Brown's going to go. Sometimes when you get a near pick 6, it's the worst enemy for a defender because you're going to want to head it. You're going to see the pump here, and Burgess might want to go and get him a football. Nope. You bite on move 1, and move 2 is too late. Here's a great end zone cam of it. You're going to see Burgess sticking with Brown until that pump, and then, boy, he bites, and he bites hard, and Brown is 4 or 5 steps past, and there's no catching him. And now Truman Bulldogs are right back in this ball game.
Boy, you convert a play like that, Josh, you just put that in your back pocket because that's the play that defensively Emporia State's going to have to talk about at halftime here.
Well, it's a matchup to look for. That drive, they kept going to Brown on that left side against Burgess. He had one play that was the near pick 6, but past that, Brown did a good job beating that cornerback. We'll see if they switch up the matchups or the defense the next time through.
Inside 49 seconds, pass downfield. Caught, catch is made by Ray Davis. A leading receiver for Emporia State, left open by the Truman defense. The catch is made, we have a timeout.
That's the reason Eckerode improved so much. This is a big-time throw right here. This is arm strength. He doesn't have the strongest arm in the world, which is why they like to do the little short passes. But he's improved so much this year, he can hit you downfield for this gap yardage, the chunk yardage. It's just a little slant, and Eckerode fires a bullet to move the chains, and that's just such a huge conversion. Now you're inside the red zone. You have so many different options, and you're easily in field goal range.
Fifth time Emporia State has been inside the red zone. The previous 4, the Hornets scored all 4 times. Bonner Springs High School makes the play.
Brown's one of their better receivers. He's been battling injury over the last few weeks, and you see they want to get the ball to him. He just breaks off a route nicely, gets in front of the defensive back, and then moving the sticks is exactly what you want if you're the Truman Bulldogs. Turn out first downs and try and answer that Emporia score.
Yeah, Bulldogs had a 16-yard pickup. Now
welcome back to Welch Stadium in Emporia, Kansas, where the Emporia State Hornets hold a 35-18 halftime lead over the Truman Bulldogs. Lots of scoring in the first half. Let's check out the first half highlights. Truman State trying to get Donald Harvey involved early in this one. He uses his speed to get around the Emporia State defense. And then it's Anthony Brown. A long touchdown on a pump and go. Highlights the Bulldogs' first half offensively. Very Emporia State, it's been all offense and all Tyler Eckenbrough, the quarterback, but it started off with 2 Adrian Abner touchdown runs. He shows power and speed and the ability to find the end zone at the early in this game. And then we also had the Sir Horton finding the end zone. Not expected to play. The senior makes a surprise appearance on senior day through the air. Eckenbrough has been throwing the ball all around the field. He's used running backs and he's used wide receivers as a tight end. Fumbles have haunted both teams in the first half. As running back Ayor from Truman State did not know it was an incomplete pass. Saw the fumble. We also didn't have a tuck away from Evans there. As we go to the first half stats, you'll see Tyler Eckenbrough has had a fantastic day through the air. 15 of 19 for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns for this Emporia State Hornets team. Rushing, well, it's been 3 different backs, all splitting carries. Adrian Abner, 6 for 40. Ladarian Page, 6 for 29. And Desir Horton, 3 for 16 on the Truman State side of the football. J.B. Clark's 10 of 20 at the half with a touchdown and 146 yards passing.
What a defensive stand by the Hornets, who couldn't be more thrilled that they just kept Truman State University out of the end zone.
You hate to second guess Coach Nesbitt, but if they're going to run it on 4th and 4, you wonder why they threw it on 3rd down. Aora has just enough to get to about the half-yard line. The ball was actually in the end zone when he landed, but the knees, when we watch the replay here, the knees were just down prior to the goal line. So here's a good tough run. It's just a simple lead. He makes a nice cut, and right about there, he's down, and he's going to roll into the ball. And he's down right there. It's a great call and a great spot by the officiating crew. It doesn't matter if that ball's over the goal line when he finishes that run. He's down too early. Great job by Emporia State and a nice job by the officials correctly placing that ball. It's going to be first down for Emporia in the half-yard line, though, Mark.
It's Emporia State flirting with it in that 3-4 defense. And the blitz, in fact, does come. Schottel over the middle. Catch is made by Donald Harvey. But a nice job defensively. Very close to that first down marker at the 47.
Showing to Moxie right there. Schottel takes.
Foul, roughing the passer, number 52, defense. 15-yard penalty for the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
Schottel takes the hit on the jailbreak, but he is able to deliver the pass, and he is rewarded with the first down and a roughing the passer. Just a helmet-to-helmet hit, it looks like there. And that's a good job out of the sophomore quarterback, staying in there, knowing he's going to get hit, delivering the football. It was still positive yards play, but when you stay in and you take a shot like that, that's as good as a first down conversion through the air. Great job by the young quarterback.
Trying to move the chains, and yet another third down and a critical one for Schottel. Schottel gets hit as he throws the football. Ball knocked loose and picked off. The interception by Kevin Gaddis. Gaddis on his feet to the 40-yard line, back to the 45-yard line, and the turnover for Emporia State. The Hornets have done a great job of producing him, and Schottel was hit under pressure, and the interception made by Emporia State.
You're going to see Vince Harris. He's a stand-up DN turned outside linebacker in week 4. He's their pass rush guy. He does a great job getting his hands on Schottel, and once that happens, it's a jump ball. Great job on the tip drill by the defense. Emporia was struggling with pass rush in their normal 4-3 defense, so they switched to a 3-4 in week 4 against Langston, and all that involved was taking Vince Harris, standing him up, and basically running him at the quarterback off the edge about every single play, and he got to the quarterback that time.
38-18 ball game. Tyler Eckenrode has been solid in this ball game. Has thrown 25 passes, completed 17 of them, 173 yards. And Josh Looney, his presence has really controlled this ball game.
That's what he's done all season long, the junior quarterback, taking so many strides since he was a sophomore a year ago. He runs this offense the way Coach Garen Higgins wants it. He's efficient. They don't ask a lot from him out of the passing game other than to manage the game, throw short passes, take care of the football, and utilize that arm when he gets an opportunity to downfield.
Second down 10, ball at the 38-yard line. Emporia State trying to eat up the last 12 minutes of this football game and post a win, which would be the 4th of the season for the Hornets. And Truman would love to make a little bit of noise before it's done. Pass to the far sideline, Horton forward. This is actually Page out to the 40. He's knocked out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. The pass, again, Ladarian Page, the running back, returned a short pass play into an absolute sprint into Truman territory.
You know, Page is the change of pace guy, the shifty guy. You can see exactly why they like getting him the ball in space here. A simple catch. Now watch this. Whoop, there it goes. A nice block by his fellow wide receiver. And Page, the running back that lines out almost exclusively from the slot and flanker, does a great job in space.
First down and 10 for the Hornets at the Truman 46, and there's Page. Page gets the handoff, tests the left side.
And Shuttle didn't have much on that pass, and he telegraphed it all the way from start to finish. Maybe it was still reeling from the hit he took. You'll see Shuttle take the snap here. He knows where he's going. Kind of leans back when he throws, doesn't throw into it. He's trying Brown. He's back on the field and underthrows his receiver, who's had such a great day thus far. And throwing off that back foot, not getting much on him. That's a recipe for disaster.
Emporia State wins on senior day, 52-18. Final thought from Josh Looney.
Mark, these two teams have similar record, but it's clear they're at different stages of their program. The Emporia State Hornets, this is what they do to some of the lower half teams in this conference. It's getting over the hump and getting competitive and finishing off the upper echelon of the MIAA. Truman playing a lot of young players today. They're going to be a team that's going to be all right. It's just year 2 under Coach Greg Nesbitt.